Hello. Hello. How are we, peeps? Right, I'm just quickly trying to fix something, so I will be a few minutes. I was messing with something off stream, and now because of that, I'm now fiddling. But yeah, how are we, peeps? Streamerbot is running. Thank you for letting me know that Streamerbot is running. So I'm setting up a temporary scene that I was meant to be setting up a while back, like a proper version of it. I just haven't done it yet, because I'm me. I'm really good at doing that. But yeah, like it's not that like I'm like miles behind on what, like there's a lot of stuff I want to do on stream. There's a lot of stuff I want to start sorting out on stream, but I haven't done like the actual stuff for it yet. I think our biggest problem is like there's a bunch of stuff I want to do on stream, but I just don't have the like art for it. There's like so much stuff on stream I want to do. It's like I feel like just sticking it on a scene doesn't do it justice. It needs to have like a bit of like artistic ability. So yeah, that's the biggest problem I have at the minute, is lack of artistic ability. Because yeah, I don't have any. Where's my stuff? That one. That should hopefully work though. This is something I used to have on one of my old streams, and like I used to not find a use for it, but I kind of do now. I'm gonna be using this a bit more often in the future, to be fair. The scene I'm making now. What the fuck's the name for it? Browser, that's it. I think it's that. Also, pre-warning, I'm very sorry to everyone who is going to miss this, but for now we are temporarily taking chat off stream. I don't know if I've took it off this scene already. I've took it off my other scene. But yeah, we had a few issues yesterday where people had come in, stuff was deleted by mods, but then for some reason Stream Elements doesn't, like the Stream Elements chat doesn't remove chat messages that have already been removed, which was kind of upsetting. So yeah, unfortunately, because of a few individuals, we unfortunately now cannot do you cannot do that kind of thing, which is kind of sad, not gonna lie, but it is what it is. You know, we'll get on with it. But yeah, basically the scene I'm fixing at the minute is, I'll talk about it anyway. It's a scene I used to run called the lobby scene. I basically used to use it as like a scene for like when I'm not in game on something. Like I used to have it for Valorant, I used to have it for COD. I used to use it for when we did Magic, for when I'm building decks and that. It was just like a way of like me still like showing the game, but letting me interact with people a bit better through like having a bigger webcam than I am when I'm in the gaming scene. But also like it gives me options to mess about with it a bit more in the future. I want to do some really cool stuff with the lobby scene. I just haven't like decided what I want to do with it yet. Which yeah is one of those. So yeah, that's the plan anyway. But yeah, we'll switch to it in a sec. I'm just quickly fixing it. But yeah, I'm very sorry for the individuals who have lost out because of the whole chat thing. But yeah, unless I find a way of dealing with that predicament, I can't do a whole lot about it. Because basically, in very simple terms, I don't want to have like negative stuff and all that that's being put in chat that I shouldn't have in chat being kind of shown on my stream after people in my mod side of things have like done the work to get rid of that. It makes it very awkward for me, because then like stuff that apparently shouldn't be seen is seen on stream, which just isn't fair. It isn't fair on me, it isn't fair on the mod team. In general, it's not on. Which obviously, in an ideal world, I wouldn't have to deal with that. In an ideal world, it would just not be a problem. But we don't live in an ideal world. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. And I'm very sorry for the people that are gonna lose out on that. As I said, I want to try and sort something out. But at the minute, there is a weird issue where, yeah, just deleted messages on YouTube are not being deleted from chat on Stream Elements. That's what I was thinking of. I'm trying to think what it was called. Yeah, Stream Elements. I'm just fixing buttons on that. Let's try you seeing? Nice. So yeah, there you go. So this is what I mean. So there's an easy transition between the lobby scene and this scene. There's still a bunch of stuff I want to put on the lobby scene, but obviously it's early stages. There's also a bunch of extra scenes I want to make that just kind of make everything a little easier for me. But yeah, there's a few of the cards I want to mess with in this deck, realistically. But yeah, like, I'm pre-warning people. I know that I want to use this now because it's obviously, this is a really early on in the game card to use. I've realised this guy's got a 200 card deck. So, for context, every time I've used this deck so far, bearing in mind this is a mill deck, every time I've used this deck so far, I've been up against a 200 to 300 card deck. I'm gonna get rid of you. At some point, I want to add one of the cards. I know there's a card that, like, when said card is in play, it, like, doubles up effects. I want to use that at some point. Oh, what the fuck? Into battlefield, so transformed. Exile target creature and opponent controls. That's annoying, I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of irritating, not gonna lie. I'm very quickly already running out of shit to do. But, yeah, this is, like, part of the reason why I'm having an issue with, like... This is part of the reason why I'm having an issue with, like, mill decks at the minute, is every fucking historic deck I'm playing at the minute is not like a standard, like, 60 card. Which makes the idea of building a fucking mill deck incredibly difficult. They are quite literally just gaining life as standard. Oh, fuck off. Seems to get Janna in. Really? It's not Janna, Jace. Janna's from someone else, and I can't think what deck it is that I built that has... Is it Janna? I feel like it's Janna. I mean, your ward. Oh, do you know what? Fuck it. I gotta do it to you because I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. No, because all I can go with you is... The biggest problem I have here is this deck just doesn't work in this scenario. At all. That's actually a really good card, but I would really like to get that like a long time ago. You're gonna come in as a copy of him. Even if I build out my entire mill deck exactly how I want it to, even if I do that, it doesn't matter. I need to get rid of this fucking dickhead. Like, this guy is so fucking annoying. Every time he transforms, it's fucking exile. I can't be arsed. I literally can't be arsed. I'm running a mill deck against a guy who's got fucking 100, like a 200 card deck. And just exile. Everything is just fucking exile creature. Like, literally. I don't know what the fuck to do here. Sure. Let's roll a d20 and see what happens. 14. Okay, that's kind of good. I'm not gonna cycle it because it's pointless cycling it. Toggle play mill 5 cards. Like, it literally is doing nothing. Let's just be frank here. I'm literally doing fuck all. There's not a whole lot I can do. He's got a 3/4 flyer, which you can't deal with. 3/3, first strike, ward, werewolf. And now a Death Touch cleric. Nice. Two instants or sorceries. You and sure, let's go with you. They know now I've got an opt. And they know I've got a counter spell. They know the only thing I've got in hand now is counter spell, but they know now I can at any point in time counter. I just can't counter the creatures, which is the problem. Like, the thing is, he's not going to attack with that guy. There's never a world where he attacks with that guy. Because why? Why would he? Because if he attacks with that guy, he gives me back 3 creatures. They don't return to combat until he dies. I feel like this is gonna... I feel like it's gonna instantly get taken, but it's worth trying it just in case it doesn't. Either way, it gets me 1 card and it gets me a +1/+1. The reason I'm doing this is because I can't fucking get to the actual top of the can. So I actually have, like, no way of actually dealing with, I, like, have 0 way of dealing with his actual stuff at the minute. No, I'll let that fly. It's annoying, but I'll let it fly. Like, I 100% lose this sooner rather than later. Like, 100%. That attacks me anyway, so it doesn't matter. Resolve. Uh... Yeah, like, the problem I have here is literally, like, there's nothing I can do. Like, realistically, at this point, it'll be better to just, like, go next game, really. But I want to play it out, see how it goes. Like, I'm trying to see if I can work out how this game's gonna go. I know how the game's gonna go, it's just like... I want to see if there's literally anything I can do here that will make any difference. I can't block that, so they are 100% going to take 3 damage. Yeah, that's fair. I would... Okay, they're going to triple attack. I can at least save Jace, but at the expense of my Rune Crab. The thing is, anytime Jace comes in, I never get a chance to get Jace to 7, ever. Oh my fucking god, man. Do I even cycle that at this point? Do I cycle that? Yes, because they don't have fucking... They just have mill. Oh my fucking god, man. It doesn't matter. Like, yeah, the problem I've got is there's a lot of land in this. For the sole purpose of this is, like, there is some expensive cards in this deck. But in reality, like, I'm just gonna let them go through with their attacks this turn. Because then it'll be game. And I'm happy to do that. Yeah. Like, I can't do anything anyway. Yeah. Yeah. I've realized that, like, whenever I play anyone that isn't, like, our group, mill decks don't work. Because, like, realistically, 9 times out of 10 at the minute, I'm playing against people who for some reason have 200 card decks. And the worst thing is, like, I don't know how to deal with, like, 200 card decks. At all, because like there isn't like I don't know how to deal with them because like they are just 200 card decks. Like nobody kind of like I feel like you don't know what you're drawing into when you do 200 card decks. Like in my opinion, I play like my short 60 cards because I want to know like what's coming. I want to know like what my options are. I want to know what I can draw into. I feel like with 60 card, like with 100, 200 card decks, you don't know what you're drawing into at all. So it's just like, well, why would you be doing that then? Whatever. We're gonna see how this goes because I think this should go a lot better. I'm not gonna say this is gonna go well, but it should go better. But yeah, this is another deck I've been working on recently. Oh, by the way, let me know, guys. What do you think of lighting? There should be a slightly, like, more kind of natural hue, rather than, like, just a bright white light, which is what my streams have been previously. That's specifically because, Deg last night dropped me off a lamp that, Deg was not using, so I wanted to try and make use of it as, like, a backdrop light, and that's what I'm using it as. Like, it's not like a direct, like, straight on the backdrop light. It's more of it's lighting everything around this kind of area. But yeah, I want to see how it looks. Let me know, guys, in your opinion, what it's like. I'm gonna get Mana Dorking straight away. We also want to get Poliwag in, because Poliwag's great. So, yeah, straight away, Poliwag. So yeah, there we go. We got 2 Mana Dorks in, and we got Poliwag. So we've already got, technically, 5 mana in. Landfall. 1-1. Okay, this is going to be interesting. Mutate onto Poliwag. Draw a card, then discard. Right now, that one. I'm gonna be like doing a double mutation. Over. Mutate cost. I'm gonna discard you on top. Yeah, over. Yeah, the only thing is, like, this, whenever you cast a creature spell, if it has mutate, draw a card, then discard a card, it's really good, but it also can really fuck me over, depending on what's in my hand. Okay. So, I'm gonna play this a weird way. I'm gonna play Mysterious Egg. Are you gonna counter it? Or are we just gonna sit here? See, I'm also planning on getting this in soon as well. Because if I do Deathbloom Gardener and then mutate, it then gives something else. Death Touch. Draw a card, then discard a card. No. Over. Where's that? Turn target card to... Yeah. Action. So I'm building wide, but building smaller mutates. So the thing is, like, the obvious thing is mutate decks can work really well if you build high, as long as they don't have removal. But I'm building wider mutate, because if I build wider with multiple mutates, one kill spell is not going to kill off everything I've just worked for. It's going to kill off one thing, which in reality is going to do very little. Let's just go with them two for now, because this is just come in. I mean, even if he crewed 4, that'd still mean they could only block for 4/4. They're double blocking? Okay. I mean, that's fine with me. I'm okay with this. I mean, it gets rid of 2 token creatures. Which, admittedly, I've still got, like, you know, multiple things going on. This is why I'm building wide, because 1 creature being killed isn't going to mean the end of everything. So yeah, like, the thing at the minute, I get what they're trying to do. But, like, the predicament I've got right now is, like, it's kind of a weird temporary thing. Like, in reality, like, all that's gonna happen here is... I'm assuming I'm waiting on them, because I'm done. So yeah, we're gonna go boom, boom. They can't block the flyer, they can block the shark. If they block the shark, they need 5 damage to block it, which they don't have 5 damage on the field at the minute. They could crew, but if they crew, then they still only have a 4/4. Like, I'm more than happy for them to block with everything, but to try and stop it, but that won't do anything. Realistically, they're going to block with a 1/1. It will mean the damage won't go through, but I get rid of another creature. So, I'm happy. What can I do with right now? I can do with another shark. That'd be kind of cool. 83, 83. Yay! Very happy about that. Well, realistically, if they attack now, all that's going to happen is I'm going to block with Death Touch. Mutate this creature. Which means in the future, whenever this creature would mutate, it would get... I would make 3 green creatures. Yup. Yup. It does not have reach, it's just a token creature, so realistically I just swing over the top. They can't block it. They can kill it if they have a kill spell, but that's it. That 83 creature was big though, I will say. That did slow down everything else. Either way, if they swing with the 83, I will block it with the Death Touch. I do not give a shit. If they swing with the 6/6, I'm happy to let the 6/6 go through. Realistically. Oh wait, no, they didn't. I feel like this is too easy. That wouldn't work. Would it? Yeah, that doesn't work, I don't think. And I block this with that. I don't think that worked. Yeah. I'm confused at how they thought that was gonna go. The entire time I won that. Because they can't create a token of this, like it doesn't create a token with the exact same amount of life. It creates the exact original token, which the exact original token is a 0/0. So they created a 0/0, which means it died instantly. That's what I'm a bit confused about. I'm assuming they didn't know how that worked, ability-wise. Yeah, create a token that's a copy of target token you control. It's a thing of the token. Tap an untapped creature you control. You go over the top for 3/3. I'm leaving the rest because there's no reason to. I can... As long as I can block next turn, Oh, wait, you have reach! I forgot you have reach! Oh, that fucks me. That fucks me. I'm now reliant on fucking draw. I'm an idiot. Like, I lost that fucking battle there because of fucking stupidity. I didn't fucking think about that. That's annoying. What's the most I can do this turn? 15. 15, 16, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Okay, I lose then instantly. I think the deck in itself is flawed because they built a deck around like the idea of like making a giant creature based on deck size. They build a deck based on deck size. They make a creature based on deck size, and then they try and replicate it. But the original card itself is only a 0/0, so they recreate a 0/0. They don't recreate the 83/83, which was like their big main woo I win moment, and it doesn't work like that. But yeah, like the rest of the deck works really well. I just fucked myself because I completely fucking misread the reach, which I should have read. I definitely didn't have. I didn't get what I wanted near the end of it. I started running out of shit. Sorry, 1 second. I'm just fixing something. Uno momento. Civu play. Just pull chat back up. There we go. Sorted. Cool. I get work with this. I get one of each mana at the start of the game. It's always nice. And I got a Mysterious Egg, which is always a good start. I don't know whether to play this early on or not. I think probably getting this out early would be probably the best bet, realistically. Like getting this guy into play. We get you in. We put you in. Cause I don't want to get this guy in right now, because very early on, with not a lot of draw happening, this kind of screws me. This is great if I can get him in once I've got cards. If I mutate, draw a card. Because if I do that, I'm then drawing a card, then I draw an extra card, and then discard a card. At that point in time, it's then useful. I'm building very fucking wide, I'm not gonna lie. I'm drawing into a lot of my extremely fucking cheap cards. These are cards that are great late game. I mean, they're great early games that have stuff to build and mutate off, but getting all of them in one go doesn't help that much. I will say, like, a board wipe would fuck me right now. Right now, a board wipe would fuck me. Anything that's, like, more than, like, 2 power would fuck me right now. Like, anything like that. Or just really bad land draw. That'd really fuck me right now. I'm getting the land I need. Just be really nice if I can get the draw. I think the thing this deck needs is more land draw. I mean, not land draw, more draw. Not land draw. Oh. No. I need more draw. The thing is, the worst thing is I have a few cards that give me draw. It's just I'm not getting them. Okay, so there we go. Perfect. This is what we needed right now. So mutate into... Do we want to add him to you or you? Probably you. Shark with 4/3 Death Touch. Plus 1/1. Oh, wait, no. That card. Yes, take action. Going with a 6/5 Death Touch. He can block, but he's 100% dead. Yeah. Nice. I'm 100% expecting a kill spell. 100%. The second I've got anything big down, I expect a kill spell. Especially with it being like 6/5 Death Touch. I 100% expect it. I would play Polywog if I had more up at the minute. That's fine. I mean, I'm okay with this. I mean, I can get both of them out next turn. Like, oh no, I can't. No, I forgot that I haven't got as much land out as I need for like big moves. Oh, fuck off. That's not what I needed. Well, actually, no, I could do that because I've got land. I've got land draw down. Have I not? 1, 2. Oh, no, I haven't. No, I haven't. I've only got the 1. Oh, that's annoying. Not gonna lie. I mean, nah, I'd rather just not. Yeah, I'd rather wait till next turn. I was thinking about I had as much mana as I did last game. I didn't. So they can attack me for 2/1 this turn anyway. They can also get their vampire in if they wanted. But I think they know that the second that I bring him in to mutate, I'm just going to return it. And they know I've got it in hand because I literally used it last time. Which is understandable. But yeah, like, naturally that's how I'm going to use him. Because that's the best attribute that I have for him. Like, the best thing I have for him right now is that he can, like, just straight up return something. 1, 2... No, I need 4 out for this, and no, not this turn. Turn you... Yes. Oh, wait, yeah, no, I have 1 up from mana, so I could actually use that. No thanks. Thank you. The great thing with these is if I have a few of these down, I get a bunch of counters. There. I get a bunch of counters plus life. Which means at the minute, like... So if they hit me with 2 from their... this flyer, the elemental wizard, it doesn't matter. Do I play him? I feel like I need to get him in one with the other. Even though that puts me in a real rough scenario. When is the tournament again? Next week. Next Wednesday, Brandon. Next Wednesday. They specifically made sure it's Wednesday so that if people are around, they can jump in. And that was best day for majority of people. Still arena. I'm messaging people at the minute because the problem we have is we suggested using the software that Senri had suggested because that would mean we'd have Loon and Senri as well, which obviously gives us 2 extra players. I don't know if it's going to happen at the minute because from what I'm aware, a lot of people have not used the software, so I don't know. So currently, I can give you a list at the minute. This is the current predicament, because the problem is, like, to fill out the roster, I've said about using the new software, but I don't know whether that's going to work. So the current roster is myself, you, Ryan, possibly Deg, Senri, Loon, which would mean 6. But that's assuming that we use the software. If we're using the software that was suggested, there's 6 with possible 5 if Deg backs out. I've messaged Kane, but I haven't heard anything back from Kane. I think Kane is working on Wednesday, if I'm correct. You will obviously be the person of knowledge in that scenario. But if that is true, then the obvious thing is I can't suggest using that. So yeah, I think I'm gonna forfeit this. Not gonna lie. Ryan works on Wednesday. Ryan has said he was fine for it. I gave him dates. Have I got my dates mixed up? I'm pretty damn sure. Hold on, let me check. 26th, which is Wednesday. I'm 100% sure I messaged Ryan to say it was Wednesday. Wednesday 26th. Yeah. Yeah, no, Ryan's confirmed that he's around for it. This is only where I find out we haven't got a Ryan. People aren't using the software, so we lose Senri and Loon. And then obviously, like, it's depending on whether Deg's around or not. Which I've said straight away, like, if Deg's around, bro, if Deg's not around, or like, it's fine, we'll work around it. This is where we're gonna end up fucking postponing the tournament, because we don't have people. Ah! I wanna fucking scream. I'm dead this turn, I won. This deck's dog shit. I still need to work on this deck. Possibility of being pushed back a week. I can push it back a week if need be, because I'm not starting the promotion for it till tomorrow. So it's up to everyone else. If everyone else is okay with that, I can push it back. The issue right now is that even if we push it back, we have the possibility of losing 2 people anyway, if people aren't planning on using the software. So at that point in time, we lose Senri Loon, because Senri can't use Arena. Such a pusher. Ah, it's fine. I mean, the thing is, Brandon, do me a favor. Are you around? Because if you are around momentarily, do me a favor, jump in Discord. Because then I can actually work out what the fuck's going on. In the minute we're messaging in fucking chat.
Hello?
Hi.
There we go, I can hear you. Hello.
Right. What the fuck's going on?
I know Ryan's working, but Ryan could still play it after shift and before shift.
Right.
I need to speak to the Jamies because I have organised a double date with them too, but it was for next Wednesday, but that was done like a week ago. No, not a week ago, like a while ago.
This has been organised for over a month, mate. You're a fucker.
I get ya, but I think we organised it the last Halloween, the last party that the last party that we had with Jamie and Jamie there.
I specifically asked you before we organised shit, though. Is this date okay, Brandon? Yeah, it's fine. I've got anything on Wednesdays. Wednesdays are a good day.
I forgot.
Fucker.
But to be fair, it doesn't sound like we've got that many people anyway. Like, is there any point in even having a thing?
So we originally had planned for more people, but then I found out that after planning it, because of people saying this was the best date for them, I then found out we're not sure whether Kane will be around, because work-wise and stuff. Senri and Loon was dependent on the software. Obviously, you've now informed me about the whole Jamie's scenario. Deg suddenly informed me that he was going to be in the final for Commander, which was the same day. So he may or may not have Deg. So basically, I had about 5 different scenarios where we basically were losing 5 players of like 7 in one day. So yeah, I found all this out in the span of like about a week and a half. So literally this week and bits of last week, I found out we were basically using up to like 5 to 7 players. So we originally would have had about 7 or 8 people. We originally obviously also had Jake as well from the community, who said he wasn't jumping in on the tournament. So that would have been our 8th. So yeah, the original plan was we would have had 8 players. By the sounds of it now, it sounds like I'm down to 3. So it sounds like whatever happens, I'm having to push back. Because I'm not doing a 3-person tournament, specifically where we're missing the last person who was champion, and every other player, and a possibility of losing Ryan based on shift.
I mean, you don't really need to do a tournament. Like, you can still just play Magic with friends.
I could, but at this moment in time, Brandon, it sounds like we've got about 3 people rather than 7.
You only need 1 person to play Magic with someone.
I know, but I can still do a Magic stream, yes. But, like, it would... Like, currently at the minute, I've cancelled my Wednesday stream to do that. If need be, I'll just put my Wednesday stream back on if we're not going to have majority of people who are around for Magic. If need be, I'll push it back.
Yeah, I didn't realize until this week that they overlap. And, oops.
When did you realise this? Just wondering.
When I asked you.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine then. I thought you were about to inform me that you found out, like, earlier on the week, and you were fucking playing games with me earlier on the week and didn't inform me at that time.
No, I saw you were streaming, I saw Magic Tournament, and I knew it was coming up, but I was like, oh, maybe it's on a Monday or something like that. But no, it is.
No, I don't stream Mondays. I don't stream Mondays, and at the minute, it doesn't work for Kane Mondays. I was trying to organise around everyone, and Wednesday's the best day for everyone.
I don't know if Kane will join it. He's not really been into Arena, and I don't think his decks just don't really work anymore.
Yeah.
I think he was saying this to you on the way to Asda.
Well, yeah, but I was convincing Kane, and last time I spoke to Kane, Kane said he could be convinced. So I was still in the midst of convincing.
Doesn't mean he's convinced.
Yeah, but he said he could be convinced, which meant there was an option of that. Either way, I had at least 6 or 7 people that at the time when I last spoke about it, we had 7 people who were down. Well, 6 to 7 people. Deg was a maybe. But yeah, obviously Kane would have been the 8th.
It sounds like there was going to be a lot of cancels anyway for next week.
Yeah.
So I guess I wouldn't be the only one, but
right.
Yeah, I don't think I can do next week.
You're not the only It's not the only cancel. It's that 2 people are dependent on software, which I can't confirm because nobody fucking messaged me about it.
I haven't even booted up this new one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'll figure it out.
I mean, the thing is, if people can't use the software at all, that's fine. If people let me know beforehand, I will inform Senri, and we'll just have to work around it. I know it means we'll lose Senri, but I've said since day 1 with setting up the tournament, like, I wanted to use this new software so we could include Senri and Loon, but at the same time, if I'm gonna end up losing majority of players because majority of people can't use the software, I'd rather just stick to the original plan. But obviously, if people were able to use it, it would be a bonus because then we can have more people involved. And obviously,
Yeah.
it takes a lot of the pressure off the people who haven't played like Arena in ages and haven't got the wildcards and stuff. So yeah, that was like the main point. It was like anyone who's like playing Magic but hasn't had time to build like Arena decks would have a chance to. So yeah, that was the main reason for it. To be fair, I'm having a rough time on Arena at the minute, so I'm possibly switching out. So that's kind of good timing that you've come to talk to me about this. So yeah, but I don't know. I'm gonna message people in Discord and find out the general scenario. It sounds like whatever happens, I'm reorganizing anyway. Like that's not changing. And I'll just kind of have to work around whatever. The problem at the minute is trying to find a day that works for everyone. It's when we first organised it, we had a day that worked for everyone. Now we just don't.
Yeah, I get that, but I mean, at least it's with notice.
Yeah, no, it is. It is. It would have been painful if I found out going into next week suddenly I had to reorganise shit.
Yeah, that would have been pretty rough.
So yeah, I mean, I can work around it now if need be. Yeah. It's just unfortunately I didn't know Ryan was working on the day, which I didn't realise that. I assumed Ryan was planning to work.
I've seen him play games before shift.
Yeah.
Like he probably had that intention.
Yes. That's
I don't think Ryan would have been an issue. I don't think Kane would join. Like I genuinely don't think Kane will join.
yeah. Well, as I said, Kane was always on my list of maybes because Kane was a possibility. Kane was never at 100%. Which is fair. Let me switch scene. So yeah, that's that. I mean, it is what it is. Deg was always a maybe. Senri and Loon, I always was kind of like, I started using the new software to try and get used to it. But I know when I messaged people in the tournament chat about like, who's made use of the software so far, I sent that a couple of days ago. I got a question of deck choice, not deck choice, game type, which after a lot of messing we sorted the game type, but then since then I've had no knowledge of whether we're actually doing any of that or whatever. So like if the game type works or whatever. So yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like there's a lot of back and forth,
Yeah.
and a lot of possible changes, a lot of maybe changes,
Yeah.
and a lot of cancellations. It doesn't sound like it's going too well, and I apologize for that.
No, I mean, mate, it's not your fault. It's not like the thing is, yes, you fucked up organizing. I'm not gonna let you let that down. Simple
Yeah,
as.
obviously.
But as far as everything else goes, you can't help that. Like it's a group thing. It's not like I've been the one organizing it. If it's going to shit right now, it's because fucking my organization. Admittedly, I fucking should just go straight and fucking direct message every single fucking person individually. But I didn't want to be that annoying twat that fucking messages everyone 24/7 about shit.
You mean you do anyway?
I don't fucking individually message everyone nowadays. I try to fucking keep it so that it's just like in a general chat sense. One, obviously, because it includes everyone in
Really?
Discord in what's going on. Yeah, you're the only person I regularly fucking like annoy.
Oh, so you don't like beg Senri and Loon anymore?
No, I usually message Samuel and Loon to see if they're doing stuff, but I don't like beg Samuel and Loon to jump on stuff. The only time I was like asking Samuel and Loon regularly for stuff was when I was doing the Overwatch bet and that.
That's kind of surprising.
Yeah. Well, I like to have semi-learning stuff, but at the same time, I'm not going to, like, push people into jumping on. Because, like, it's simple as, like, that's why I'm working around stuff. Like, the minute my backup plan was, if everything went to shit today, was to switch from MTGA to Unite, which is probably what's going to happen because I'm having a very rough time on Unite at the minute. But yeah, I've not been doing that much that kind of stuff anymore because like it's one of those. I want to kind of make streams that work, but I want to make streams that work where I'm not reliant on everyone else in the community 24/7.
Yeah, no, I get that.
Yeah. So
sounds like a rough time overall.
It's more the point that like I have these massive ideas. I have these big ideas, and these big ideas work really well if I can grab like a bunch of people who all have the time to like work around this kind of stuff. And the problem is a lot of the people I'm reliant on in these kind of big events nowadays are people who all have extremely busy lives. Obviously, I have a busy life, but it's because of it works around my stream stuff. So it's not a big deal because it works around my stream stuff, which means I have free time if it's a stream-related thing. So
yeah, I get that.
But yeah, unfortunately, like all the other stuff, like the in-house and a bunch of other events I'm wanting to do in the future, but I have yet to organise because I know full well it's going to be the same problem we have with the in-house. It's all kind of gone tits up. But we'll see. We'll see. It sounds like whatever happens now, the in-house is being put off. I don't know for how long. It will depend on how we're going to organise it. I don't want to leave it too close to the Christmassy time because I'm trying to kind of space out events.
What's the next event?
Next event is the Christmas. It's down as a subathon, but it won't be a subathon. It'll be a I'm doing like basically a donation-based thing. So basically, people will basically, if you donate to the stream the same amount as what you would for a sub on Twitch, then basically it adds on certain things. I'm gonna have like a list of like what certain things do. I'm gonna sort it all towards it. It's basically gonna be very similar to what the subathon is, just without the fucking about with subs and that, because at the minute I don't have subs. So yeah.
So how you finding YouTube finally now that you made a change?
It's good. I'm enjoying it. It's really good. It's a lot less hassle than Twitch. It's a lot simpler than Twitch, which can be good and bad. But yeah, it's majority of it is positives. The negatives of Twitch outweigh the negatives of YouTube.
Which is good.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's more what it is. But yeah,
How about finances though? Are you getting less money currently?
But I wasn't getting paid on Twitch. On Twitch, I was owed a Twitch payout for about a month and a bit that I didn't get. On my last Twitch payout, I was basically shown exactly how much I earned through 2 months of payments. That was the subathon time. I didn't get the payment for the first month. I only got the payment for the subathon. So yeah.
Oh really?
Yeah. Yeah, just a month of money just disappeared from my Twitch payout. So yeah.
Jesus. Sorry about that, man.
It's one of those. Like that's why I'm so happy about like the YouTube move. Because like in my mind, like I'm not losing anything here. I was fucking constantly messing about, messaging Twitch support to try and fucking get them to actually pay me for money I'd actually made on the platform and that I was owed on the platform. Like, I'm not being funny. Oh, I may not be earning money for now, but then as soon as I get to YouTube partner, then it doesn't matter anymore. Which I know it's not gonna be like YouTube, like Twitch, where like suddenly I got it easily. But I'd rather sacrifice the money for however long to actually have like a more stable streaming platform and a more stable streaming experience.
That's fair.
So,
so how do you get a partner? Like how much do you need?
It is 1,000 subs and what's the watch hours? So yeah, the current issue is that like my watch hours is the problem because it's public watch hours, and because I stream, I could put all my streams as public, but then every single time I stream, you'll see my VOD in the middle of all my YouTube videos, which I think just looks really untidy, but it would massively boost my watch hours. I need 4,000.
Sorry, yeah, go on.
4,000.
Right.
But at the minute, I'd have 500 if I if I made my VODs public. But I don't think it's worth it to just like have a really fucking bad stream.
You could always like just stick it like a folder in YouTube and just call it VODs or something like that.
That's what I'm currently doing, but to make it so it doesn't show up on like my video feed, I have to unlist them, and because they're unlisted, it doesn't count as public watch hours.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, at the end of the day, it's just something that you're having fun with, so it doesn't matter too much about the monsters or partner right now, anyway.
Yeah, I think like that's the thing. Like I've been saying, like for this whole thing, like I've said since like I was talking about moving from Twitch to YouTube back in like a couple of months back. Like it was more the point that like I know full well like I don't treat like my streaming as like a job. It's just like it's the closest thing I've got to a job in my current scenario of the world. So yeah, it's one of those that like it's the thing I take most seriously in my life because of that and because I would like it to be a job, but I don't ever treat it as a job because it isn't one. So yeah, like realistically, that's why I'm just happy to kind of just keep going with the streams and that and keep it moving. So,
have you ever thought about like taking your VODs and maybe editing them down to be like best bits or anything, like of each stream?
I've been saying about that, but like my biggest issue that I had is the amount of time it took me to edit it all meant that I was behind on stuff like shorts and actual main channel videos. So even though like it was a really good idea in the first place, because of the amount of time it took to edit, I would be constantly behind on like VODs that I hadn't edited because that was what I originally had planned to do. Because I originally had like videos set up for that kind of thing. It just took so much fucking time. I mean, at the minute, like the biggest problem is I was meant to be sorting out a new video for this week, but I put it back to about 2 weeks to come out 2 weeks after. Reason being, I was meant to be turning the in-house into a best bits of the in-house into like just a main video for that. But obviously with the in-house being put back, now I'm not gonna have the footage from the in-house this week. So it's one of those. I like, as far as I'm concerned, I'm not bothered in the slightest. It's one of those. It's a setback. I can work around it. Like my main thing at the minute is like I'm doing. My shorts are coming out as normal. My shorts are doing well. My main channel videos are going out as normal. But like I said, the reason I'm saying as normal is because I put them out like as and when I feel appropriate to. I don't want to put too much pressure on my recording side of it. Of like my editing side of it, because I feel like I will go into what I used to do, which was I fell behind. I ended up taking a day off stream, which was fine. It wasn't a problem because it took a lot of pressure off me and meant that I could do a lot of my stream stuff in that day that I took off. But like there was also like at the time when I was doing a lot of editing, like getting a lot of main channel videos out, at that time I was regularly like missing the odd stream because I was like, I've got to edit this way this day, so I'm taking a day off. And like I don't like that. It feels like weird. It feels like I'm taking way too much time to do that. I think it's working at the minute how I'm doing it, where I'm working with like the YouTube algorithm by still like getting main channel videos out and still getting shorts out. But because the main channel videos are like as and when, they obviously aren't doing as well views wise. But like the videos themselves are better quality. The only one that recently I would say is not the highest quality that I would like is the end of an era video, but that was just because I wanted to just do like a nostalgic clips thing. I didn't want to make it like a big old spectacular edit because it would have took way too fucking long.
I think you did fine with it, to be honest.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. Well, like that was the thing. Like I think it spoke for itself. Like in the clips, it wasn't anything like snazzy. It wasn't anything insane. But like the clips did did the work. That was like the whole point of why I did it. Because the clips made it. So I mean, it's one of those. I'm happy either way. So yeah. But that's that.
So what's the plan now then?
I'm probably going to switch my main monitor over and switch to Unite. I'm gonna do some Pokemon Unite for a bit.
I'm gonna play some Unite.
Yes.
Alright, well.
I'm just gonna. I'm getting some time in because obviously